What's good, y'all, man? Welcome to the premiere of the Elite Hoop Talks podcast. I'm here with my boy Mikey Hoop Talks. Talk to us.
Yeah, let's get it. We come in weekly with some NBA content. We just talking about topics weekly. It's gonna be on the weekends, probably Saturdays or Sundays. We don't really. It's dependent.
Yeah, we still starting out, man.
Yeah, we still figuring it out.
Hey, we record on Saturday or Sunday. We should be able to like Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, that read.
So we gonna hit y'all with some content every Monday and Tuesday, man. It's gonna be like an hour, maybe hour and a half sometimes.
We gonna at least.
Y'all know what's coming, man. Just a little something about us. You can go follow me on Instagram at EGF Hoops, TikTok EGF Hoops, YouTube EGF Hoops, man. Hey, Mike, where can we find you at, man?
Oh man, you know where to find me. Same thing, Mikey Hoops Talks on TikTok, Real Hoops Talks on IG because I run that with my boy Eddie. We probably gonna have him in the pod 1 or 2 times.
Yeah, Eddie.
Got to talk to my boy EGF Ron about it, but we gonna get that cranking. Then follow me on the gram too on my main page, _Mikey__ might be a few Y's, but you can find it. You gonna find it
for sure. They all gonna be on screen probably. And today, man, we got some fire content coming for y'all. We want to make a podcast before the NBA season started. Just let y'all know our favorite players, what we expect coming from certain teams this season, our top 10s, who we like, who we dislike. You already know, man. Should we just get straight into it?
Oh, I'm gonna just give him a little. I'm good. You hear me?
Yeah,
all right. I'm gonna give him a little rundown. We came up with this idea. We college students for one.
Wait a second, Mike. You messing up.
Messing up.
Yeah, like you glitching. Wait a sec. Come closer again. What did you do before it stopped? Fuck it, just talk.
Alright, y'all can hear me? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we came up with this. We saw a player's choice. We be watching they pod, and then I'm like, hit up my boy Ron. I'm like, hit my boy EGF Hoops. I'm like, why? Maybe we should start something like this. We got some good takes. We could bring some content. Why not? We already on TikTok. We on YouTube. Why not? Oh, Mikey Hoops Talks on YouTube. By the way, I haven't uploaded in a minute, but I got some good gems from the off season and stuff. But yeah, so it ain't nothing major. Just ain't nothing. It's basic. Ain't nothing to it.
Yeah, we basically do this on almost a daily basis when the NBA season's going on already. So we just said, forget it, just make a podcast. That's what we doing, man.
Have some fun on the weekends, man. So, that's all from me. I don't know what EGF got for y'all.
Just basically the same thing, man. We just made this for fun. We basically do this every day anyway, just with people in our group chats. I'm sure they'll be on as guests sometimes here or there. That's just it, man. We're just ready for this NBA season to start. This preseason wrapping up. I think the first game is on the 20th. It's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday on the 20th. That's going to be the first NBA game. That's going to be a fun podcast that following Saturday.
Definitely.
It's going to be lit, man.
Can't wait. So, we get into
the topics. What you want to talk about first?
Let's go Bulls. Let's go Bulls first.
Let's go Bulls. All right, our first topic going to be on the Bulls. The Chicago Bulls expectations, man. Mike, what you got expected for the Chicago Bulls? What you think they doing this season? Ceilings, floors?
As good as the Bulls got, I love what they did. They added my boy Zoe. Zoe gets better every year. Like he works so hard. I love Zoe. He plays D. He gonna be. The guards is stacked, but when he's still in his early 20s. What's this? His fifth year upcoming, 5th or 6th. I think he definitely could reach All-Star potential, but it's gonna be hard for him to do that behind DeMar, Vooch, and Zach. But that was a good pickup. You got Caruso, Patrick Williams. He got upside, of course. What was he like? He was a lottery pick. I forget which exactly.
He was like the 5th pick. He was like the 5th pick. People criticized him because he came off the bench and they drafted him.
Yeah, right. And he only averaged 10 or something. But he got upside. I feel like they got DeRozan. They got Vooch for a full season. Y'all know they got Zach. Finally got him some help. But they got better. They was a few winners of free agency. But to the point, I feel as good as they got, my ceiling for them in the East, I'd give them the 4th seed. And they could get to the second round and push push a Milwaukee or Brooklyn or maybe Miami, whatever. Push them to like 6, possibly 7. See how that goes. Their floor, I say 6 seed, and they fall in the first round. That's their floor. They're definitely gonna make the playoffs. That's just a gimme.
You don't think it's out of question? You don't think they're gonna be in the play-in? No chance.
I think it's no chance they get in the play-in. They're gonna be top 8. The play-in is 7, right?
Yeah, they have to be top 6.
I'm not gonna lie, they could be in the play-in because my standings, I had them over the Hawks, but the Hawks can be over them. The Hawks, I don't know. The Hawks are high on a lot of people's standings, but they kind of low on mine. That's another topic, but yeah. So I think they definitely could be in the play-in, but I don't think they will be. I think it's possible.
So they ceiling 4 seed, floor 6 seed.
Yeah.
Piggybacking off that, to be honest with you, the Bulls. It's really hard talking about it because this is a lot of what is. We don't know how everything's going to fit, and we don't know how long things are going to fit. I have a hard time basing things off the preseason other than when I'm trolling Mike about Russ. It's the preseason, and I don't really know where to go off that. I mean, they got some decent bench depth. They added Caruso. They got Kobe White. They finally got rid of that Lauri Markkanen contract. It's not like they're bad. It's just seeing if the fit works. And I'm looking for something bad to say about them, but it's nothing really bad. There's no downs to this team. They have versatility. They have defense. They have offense. They have bench depth. Caruso off the bench with Kobe White off the bench is about to be something dangerous. I feel like it's somebody I'm forgetting right now, but it's going to be dangerous. That starting 5 about to be something. We talking about LaVine, Zoe, Patrick Williams, DeMar DeRozan, Vucevic. This team needed playmaking. They added that free agency. DeMar DeRozan averaged 6 or 7 assists when he was with the Spurs. We all know what Zoe brings to the table. And it's just nothing else you can really say about this team. But for me, I'm going to say their ceiling is maybe a little high. But that's just me anticipating that some of these teams, that's me anticipating that some of these teams may sit out their stars. And, there's more teams like Miami, which we all think will be a top 3 seed. It may take time for all of them to gel. It is a lot of personalities coming into that locker room. Oladipo, he's got a minimum deal. He's going to want to come in, get his money. Jimmy may have a problem with that. We got P.J. Tucker. We all know he's a personality. It's just a lot of things that have to go. So I'm going to say they're absolutely... What'd you say?
Let me cut you off real quick. My bad, but
you good.
To go off what you said about sitting out teams, I'm sure you're talking about the Nets.
Yeah.
The Nets. I don't know about maybe the Bucks. Okay, I could deal with that because, like you said, all right, I could deal with that. Yeah.
I'm just saying that because teams like to sit players when they know they playoff locks or real contender locks. So maybe they can sneak something in at their absolute best. That's assuming everybody merges. Because it's not like none of these fits is really a problem. No one steps on no one's toes with the Bulls. It's like they all, I don't use the word meant to be, but they all go good together. So I'm going to say their ceiling is, I'm going to go with the 3rd seed if they go absolutely, positively their best and they just ball in. Their floor, I'm probably going to go 8th seed. Or no, I'm going to go 7th. I'm going to go 7th seed. I ain't going to go that low and say 8th seed.
Go play in?
So, yeah, okay. They barely make the play in because I don't see them being the floor or bottom of any division. I mean, we already got the obvious ones there. I think they'll be above teams like Charlotte and Cleveland, Detroit, obviously. But I don't know if they'll be on the same level as teams that's already set or teams that's been hooping with each other for years, like the Milwaukee's, the 76ers, Ben just came back, or Brooklyn.
I got you. I don't see it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they make the play. I'm going to just say that. But
I can't see them making it either, bro. It's too much firepower on that team.
That's what I'm saying. It's just, I don't see that team.
Offense, defense, and all. And just watching them play in the preseason, it looked like they all happy and ready to be there.
Like they gelling, yeah. I ain't really caught a Bulls game. I ain't really
I haven't watched one either. It's just House of Highlights.
Yeah, all that. They looking, like I said, Zoe, he get better every year, and then
I'm gonna enjoy watching Zoe because where was he? New Orleans. They wasn't even having him play in his natural position. He wasn't even the first playmaker when he was on the court normally. So I'm gonna enjoy finally watching him play his natural role for the first time in a while. I wish that it would have worked out better with him and New Orleans. We're gonna talk about them later. I think when we talk about the free agency winners and losers.
Yeah.
I wish he would have went back to New Orleans for Zion and Beyonce's sake, but I think we all gonna enjoy him playing next to Zach LaVine. We might be talking about the Bulls a lot this season because Zach LaVine is a free agent. He hasn't re-signed or signed any contract extension. Not a free agent, but he's a free agent next season. This upcoming free agency, he hasn't signed no contract extension or anything. I think that's why the Bulls went out and did all this.
Really? See Willis, EGF, he my source half the time for a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna lie. So this is last year.
Last year on his contract.
That was smart of them. That was great. I don't see Zach LaVine not resigning. I don't.
They just showed that they emptied the bank for him. I'd stay if I was Zach.
Yeah, they
kind of the opposite of what they're doing with Zion.
Yeah, they killed Zion. We gonna get to that later. They killed him, but all right. So let me ask you this: just to kind of like go off this topic, give me what you think it's gonna look like in the East standings.
Standing wise. It's so hard to predict standings because of injuries and stuff. But I'm just going to perfect world where there's no injuries outside of the ones we already know.
All right.
Before I answer this question, what are we going to just pretend like Kyrie's not there? Even though I don't really think it matters. I think they're going to kill teams anyway in the regular season. But if Kyrie's not there, I'm probably going to go.
So we acting like Kyrie's not there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably going to go Milwaukee, Miami, Brooklyn. I'm going to go Chicago because I don't see that 76ers locker room being too good. I'm not sure, but I'm going to go Chicago, then probably Atlanta, then the 76ers. What's that? Top 6, 7, 6?
So you think Philly going to be better than Boston this year?
Damn, I knew I was forgetting somebody. This is hard, bro.
It is.
This is low-key loaded.
It was real loaded. When I was doing it like a few days ago, I'm like, it took me a while to get a list I could sit with.
I'm going to go Boston because I have a hard time believing that they're going to be over the 76ers just for the simple fact that they got a lot of – they have to it's another team where they have to gel things. I'm kind of weary about Dennis Schroeder. I don't know how Al Horford's going to look coming back. I don't know how Jason Richardson's about to play. It's a lot of question marks there. Jaylen Brown got COVID, so I don't know how he's going to come back from that. You know, Jason Tatum still was dealing with his breathing issues. I'm not sure how they're going to look. So for now, just being safe, I'm probably going to pick Boston as the 7th seed and as the 8th seed.
Philly. Or you think Philly going to drop out?
Oh, no. Wait. Let me redo this. So I said 1 was going to be the Bucks. 2 was going to be Miami. 3 was going to be Brooklyn. 4 was going to be Chicago. 5 was going to be Atlanta. 6 was going to be the 76ers. 7th was going to be Boston. 8th, I'm going to go with the Knicks. 9th, I'm probably going to go with somebody can make him in. 9th, I'm probably going to go with Charlotte.
So you keeping Philly over Boston?
Yeah.
All right.
9th, I'm going to go with Charlotte. And 10th, I'm probably going to just go with Washington.
See, Washington, okay.
That's another team I got questions about. What's yours looking like? Your top 10?
Even with Kyrie out, James Harden and Kevin Durant, that team really has depth for real. Like I think
a lot of people were sleeping on their depth.
I think so too. Like they including myself. Like until the middle of the season start hitting, and I start realizing like depth is not an issue. The only thing that's gonna stop them is injuries or like continuity and maybe coaching. Because Steve Nash ain't really been in a second round game 7. He was in big games, but he ain't really been in.
So what? Second year coaching?
Yeah, he ain't really been in situations really.
They really do got depth. Patty Mills.
They can call Millsap. Claxton is really good for them. Blake Griffin came back.
LaMarcus Aldridge was balling their last preseason game.
Good before he retired, and they got him back. Oh, they lost. That was a big loss, but Jeff Green was pretty good for them too. I like Jeff Green. Mike James he can score a little bit. Joe Harris knocked down. He had a bad series against the Bucks though.
Brooklyn is another team I want to talk about. Maybe not this podcast, maybe one down the road. James Harden is about to be a free agent. He can opt out, but he's probably going to be a free agent next season too. And he said he's never been a free agent. It was weird. Like, he was implying that he's not saying he's going to leave Brooklyn, but he's not saying he's going to come back type ordeal.
Yeah, especially if Kyrie gets to.
I think Kyrie is a part of that.
Yeah, I 100% would agree that Kyrie has something to do with that. But like you said, yeah, back to that. So even with that, even just without Kyrie, I think the Nets, just in a perfect world, no injuries, I think the Nets are they're just gonna be number one. I think so. So I'm gonna say Nets. Then I'm gonna go Milwaukee. Then I'm gonna go Miami 3, 4.
I have such a hard time with Miami, bro.
Really? I like Miami. I like what they did.
Maybe just I'm a Bucks fan and they whooped us in the bubble. Yeah. Bro, I don't believe in them, bro.
You don't? I at least see them getting a high seed because, like you said,
they got it. They got to, bro. Kyle Lowry, Jimmy, Bam, PJ, Duncan. They got it all, bro. They got it, bro.
Yeah, like
Oladipo.
Oh, they don't got a reason no more. Yeah, Oladipo. And then even like we've seen before, even the high seeds, like that don't mean nothing when it comes to time season. But like I still seeing them getting a high seed. Now I personally think they're a threat, but I don't know. You ain't really feeling Miami. I'm feeling Miami. I think.
In a perfect world, yeah, they're a threat. I'm not gonna lie. If Oladipo come back playing good, you know what he ripped both his squads last year. If he comes back playing good, Oladipo off the bench may be scary. I don't know what they starting lineup looking like, but overall they got the star power, they got depth, and it seems like Kyle Lowry is going good with Bam and Jimmy. So in a perfect world, yeah, I got them as a threat. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I'm gonna assume they start Lowry at the 1. Obviously, they just paid. In 90, so they're gonna start him. So I'm guessing he's gonna be the 2, him or Jimmy. Jimmy gonna be the 3, whatever. And then 4 is gonna be PJ.
And then Bam.
Yeah, that's my guess with Hero off the bench as a 6-man.
Hero off the bench, Oladipo off the bench. It's a big team.
Yeah. Who that back up big?
Dwayne Dedman. He played good last year.
What about Precious? They still got Precious?
No, he got traded to Toronto. No, did he? It's either Precious or they gonna call it schedule. It's either Precious or Okpala that got traded to Toronto with Goran Dragic.
Okay.
I believe they kept Precious.
Alright. Yeah, but so I'm gonna take Miami 3. 4. See, now the first 3 is so easy. Now when you get to 4 through like 8 is rough. 4. I'm gonna go. Chicago. 5. I think Boston is gonna bounce back. I just do. I don't know. Maybe because I'm a Tatum fan. I think Boston is gonna. There was a 7th last year. They were the 7th. They got hit with COVID, a bunch of injuries. Boston, they were in a bad spot last year to me. They just never really. And then Kemba was off and bad. They never really got a chance to. They never really got a chance to play together, if you ask me, in jail. So I think they're gonna bounce back, and I think Tatum gonna come back big this year. I just do. So I'm gonna say they're gonna be 5.
Who's 6?
You said, huh?
Wait, you got Boston over Philly?
I think Boston could be better.
Wow.
It's gonna be better than Philly, bro. I think
it's possible.
So. I think so, and then I don't know. Philly, they got problems, man. I don't know if they're gonna be better than. I think Philly might be my 7.
Who's 6? Philly in the play-in?
Are they gonna be better? Bro. Are they gonna be better than Atlanta?
They was the 1 seed last year, bro.
That is true. Ben Simmons is okay. They're not better than the Nets. They're not better than Miami. That's just. I'm sure we could agree on that. My 3rd was Who's my 3rd?
You have Brooklyn, Bucks, Miami.
Oh, okay. The first 3, they're not better than none of those. My 4 was Chicago. I don't think they're going to be better than Chicago. I just don't. Now, let me think about Boston. Boston, they added Chris Dunn. He's always injured, but
Chris Dunn, Al Horford, Dennis Schroeder.
I think they was good pickups.
Josh Richardson. He got traded for Moses Moody. Moses
That was
Moody,
good.
Moses Brown.
They
Them
needed
good
size,
pickups.
and then they got
They re-signed
got
Marcus
Canner back. They got Canner.
And his Cannon went back? Yeah, he did.
They got
They
Canner.
made that joke with the Celtics and Trailblazers was passing him like a blunt.
Yeah.
Going back and forth.
Man, I don't know. They needed size. They got size. They needed a little bit of playmaking. Dennis Schroeder is decent, but he's gonna be coming off the bench. Their shooting was iffy. They got Richardson. Hey, I don't know, man. I think Boston gonna be good this year.
So your number 5? And then who's 6 then?
See, like you said, I don't know if I feel comfortable putting Philly so low. Okay, so like, let's say Ben. Are we saying Ben gets traded?
He's still here.
But he's not playing, right?
He is playing.
But he's gonna sit.
He's here. That just happened today as we're recording this. Ben Simmons, he reported to practice today. His first practice back.
He actually practiced.
He practiced. He didn't speak to media, but he practiced.
Ben Simmons, we gonna get to him too. Dang, I just can't see a team going 1-6 with the same roster. You know, I'm gonna give them I'm not putting them over Chicago. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
So 5th seed them, 6th seed Boston. Who's 7th?
And then 7th, I think Atlanta gonna drop to the play-in. I think Boston's gonna be better than Atlanta. I think this year they're gonna drop. I think Atlanta's gonna drop. And then 8th. Oh, I gotta be I don't know. The Knicks might be better than Atlanta too.
You're tripping, bro. You're trolling, bro.
The Knicks are
the Knicks. I'm a Hawks fan, bro. You're trolling, bro.
The Knicks got good. They got
Kemba. They got Fournier.
They needed perimeter scoring bad. They went and grabbed Fournier. They went and grabbed Kemba. I think Kemba gonna bounce back too. I think Kemba's gonna have a good year. They still got Randall. They're getting Mitchell Robinson back. Mitchell Robinson is good. He can protect the rim. They already was great at defense. He's a great rim protector.
They got D-Rose, Nerlens Noel.
They got D-Rose back.
Straight.
They got D-Rose back.
Obi off the bench. Nerlens Noel off the bench. RJ. We don't know if RJ's starting. Yeah, RJ's starting shooting guard. Yeah, they should be straight.
The Knicks, I don't know. The Knicks.
That top 8 in the East is definitely deep. I ain't gonna say they as deep as the top 8 in the West, but they definitely deep.
Yeah. The East is stacked. See, that's why it's so hard. I'm Atlanta over the Knicks. I give Atlanta the BOD, I guess.
So Atlanta 7th, Knicks 8.
Knicks 8 for sure, and then the play-in. I like Indiana, man. Indiana is tough.
That's who I forgot.
On paper, Indiana is really good, bro.
That's who I forgot.
LeVert, Turner, Sabonis, Brogdon, who's a beast.
That rookie who they drafted should be straight. That shooting guard.
They still got McConnell, Holiday.
That should be straight.
As good as they are, I could still see them not making the playoffs again. That's crazy. They have a good roster. They have a great roster.
I think they're gonna make it. I think the only reason they missed was because of injuries. They had traded for LeVert in the middle of the season. He had that what was it, a tumor or
the kid something that got caught in the physical. I forgot what it was exactly. So you think they're gonna make the top 8?
Indiana. I'm replacing with mine. I believe I had Charlotte 9. So I'm gonna put Indiana 9, and I'm gonna make Charlotte number 10. I got Charlotte barely making it, if they even make it over Toronto, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Knicks. I still think the Knicks better than the Pacers. So I'm gonna say Pacers 9, and then I'm gonna probably throw 10. I like Washington, but Charlotte was pretty good too. Charlotte was doing really good before they got hit with injuries. But
my only thing with them is that they don't got a big man. I think they just drafted one. Did they draft? Was it them who drafted Kai Jones?
They drafted Book Knight. I don't know about.
And did they draft Kai Jones? Wait a second. I know I'm not tweaking.
With their high pick, I know they got Book Knight at 13 or something. Let me see. The East is tough, man.
Yeah, they drafted Kai Jones. He's 6'11". He was their 19th pick. I mean, he should be straight. They kind of answered the problem, but they didn't get no veteran bigs or nothing like that. So I'm not sure. But I mean, they made the play in last year, so it ain't no. It's not like it's crazy to expect them to do it again.
Yeah, and then Washington just lost Russ, but they got a lot of people would say that team is better now. So I don't know. I'm gonna just say Washington.
The season is gonna determine how I look at Bradley Beal for the rest of his career. I know that's a drastic thing to say, bro, but I can't see another time where Bradley Beal will be the man on his team unless he doesn't leave in like 2 years when his contract is up. Because
you don't see a place where he is the man or isn't.
You said, what'd you say?
You said you don't see a place where he isn't the man?
I said, outside of this Washington's team, like, if he does decide to leave, where else would Bradley Beal be the man at? The best player with a decent supporting cast. On the Wizards, he got Spencer Dinwiddie, Kuz, KCP, Montrezl Harrell, Rui Hachimura. Danny played decent in the preseason. He has a lot of decent / good role players, and he should be able to make a play-in spot if he's really a top 15 player, as some people try and say he is. If he's really top 15, I feel like he should at least make the play-in with that type of supporting cast.
So I'm gonna give him 10. I gotta give him 10.
Yeah, and who's your 9? Indiana?
It's Indiana. I think Indiana would be better.
But that's if injuries don't derail him, obviously. He got injured like 2 days ago.
Beal?
Yeah, he had something with his right knee.
And he's still not. Oh, Beal is not vaccinated.
Yeah, he's not.
See how that goes. So yeah, Nets, Bucks, Miami, Chicago. I'm gonna give Philly the benefit of the doubt. Boston, Atlanta, New York, and Indiana and Washington.
So that's what both of our playoff things, both of our standings things. And I feel like it's pretty obviously. I think Cleveland has a chance, a tiny chance to make the play-in. That number 10 spot is going to be difficult to pick. It all depends on what happens between Washington, Cleveland. I think Detroit even has a chance, and Charlotte.
Yeah, they are going to be.
Because Detroit, they just got Kelly Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk, although it was the Rockets, he just averaged 18 points, 11 rebounds off decent shooting splits. So they got Cade, Jeremy Grant, Kelly Olynyk, Saddiq Bey. They got a lot of decent pieces in Detroit too. Cleveland, I don't know why they're not. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with Cleveland. We have our entire starting five is full of young players that we've drafted, and none of them are scrubs, at least in my opinion. Colin Sexton isn't a scrub. He just averaged, 24, 25. Darius Garland, this should be his breakout season. This is his real sophomore season, his real one, in my opinion at least. You got Isaac Okoro. He's a great defender. You got, I don't know who they're going to start at the 4. Maybe it's Evan Mobley. Maybe it's Lauri. I hope it's not Lauri Markkanen. Maybe it's Lauri Markkanen. Maybe it's Jarrett Allen. But them 4 and 5 spots will be Jarrett Allen, and it will be Evan Mobley. It's no reason. We have great scoring in our guards, and we have great defense in our forwards and center. I don't see what it is.
I don't either. And then it's so weird how we construct it. It's like we low-key got depth.
We do have depth. That's the thing. We have Lauri off the bench. We have one of our 1,000 big men off the bench. We got Ricky Rubio off the bench, another playmaker.
It's just so it's weird. And then we still got you forgot the man who's getting paid the most on the team.
Kevin Love.
We still got Kevin Love.
He can even come off the bench as our center. You can still use him.
And then who's like who would be like our backup to Wade? Dean Wade.
Yeah, Dean Wade will probably be our backup too, and then Jetty will be our backup small forward.
Jetty. I think Wade was like a 4.
I feel like this team should be above Washington, but I'm not picking them above Washington.
Neither, I just can't.
They sound deeper than Washington, and they should be deeper than Washington, but it's Cleveland.
It's a hard time being a Cleveland fan, man. I love Sexton. I like Garland too. He really came up straight out of high school.
Is this meta around the league saying? I know we off topic. Is this meta around the league saying Colin Sexton ceiling is to be a 6th man of the year?
Man, I hear that too. That is
you heard it.
I heard it like a couple times. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because I live here or we live here and we see what he does. But 24 points per game. This is Colin's 3rd season?
That doesn't read at all. That doesn't read. I could see if he was like just gunning and he was just like his efficiency was horrible or something. But no, Colin Sexton is a very efficient. He's a dog. He's a bucket. He's very efficient. So it's not like he's just going out there just jacking up BS the whole time.
Yeah, after I feel like it was for me where I realized because I'm not even gonna lie to you. I thought he was gonna be a bust. I really did because at Alabama he couldn't shoot. But I realized this man is actually a bucket getter. Is when they played the Nets back to back. I believe we was talking about that game in the group chat, and he scored like I want to say 51, but it was like 40 points. They went into overtime.
Yeah, like 48, I think. Yeah.
He kept on, bro. He's a streaky shooter, and he can attack, and he's fast. It's just crazy.
And his mid range is.
Well, let's not spend too much time on the East, man. Let's go to something that's probably even gonna be harder for us because the West. Yeah, it's gonna be harder, man.
Wait, so before we move on, so playoff wise, where you see the Bulls? Like I said I could see him.
Oh yeah.
Second round, possibly getting bounced first.
It's gonna be hard, bro, because I don't know how they're gonna play, but it's a prediction. Because we all, just some of the best case scenario, all of them just go together. They all work. There's no locker room issues. Everything's great. But even then, can we really say that the Bulls for sure is gonna beat? We said that Boston, Atlanta, and Philadelphia will all be in the 4th seed play the 5th seed, right?
Yeah, and I feel as good as the Bulls are, even I'll take them in seeding. If I'm Boston, I feel I could beat the Bulls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even if they are a 4th or 5th seed, they're gonna have to go against teams that's been together for way longer, and a lot of these teams already have playoff experience. The only players on the Bulls that have playoff experience is Vucevic, who's won 2 or 3 games in the first round in the last 3 years, and Caruso just came off of a title. And DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan does too, but as far as Lonzo goes and Zach LaVine goes and Kobe White goes and Patrick Williams goes, which is a lot of players I just mentioned, it all depends on how they play in the playoffs. They're going to be going against teams like Atlanta. New York just got better. I forgot about Kemba and Fournier until you said it. The 76ers. All 3 of those teams probably feel like they could beat Boston. They think they can beat Chicago. So I don't know for sure if they're going to be a lock. But I think their ceiling is probably going to be probably the 2nd round floor, maybe losing the 6th in the 1st round.
I felt that was kind of like agreed upon. Yeah. Because like I said, I feel Philly, Boston, Atlanta. I'm telling you, man, the Knicks are good. I think the Knicks, like if they see the Knicks in the playoffs, I wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks like came out on top.
I think the Knicks would have gave the Bucks a harder time in the Eastern Conference Finals than the Hawks did. Although Giannis and Trae was injured, but it's rare where you see a team's only problem is that they can't generate offense. And that was their only problem. They was number 1 or 2 in defense.
They were real shitty. Well, they was like below average. I ain't gonna say league low shitty, but they was below average on offense.
Their best scorers was probably Derrick Rose, who didn't even start outside of Julius Randle. Obviously, it was probably Derrick Rose, and outside of him, RJ Barrett's shot is inconsistent. There wasn't many options when it came to score with him. Nerlens Noel is more of a defender. Obi Toppin isn't developed.
And they fixed that. Yeah, they fixed it.
Kemba and Fournier. That's crazy, bro.
I'm telling you, man. Knicks is
gonna be fun.
It's gonna be real fun, man. They gonna be. I'm telling you, if the Knicks is like end up like top 5 or something or 6, I wouldn't even be like.
You wouldn't be surprised.
I got them at 8, like I said, but I wouldn't be surprised if they end up better than. Because like I said, they on the Bulls level, kind of. I could say they're on Boston level. I could say they're on the Knicks level. I think. I mean,
I honestly think outside of Brooklyn and the Bucks, and I have a really hard time putting Miami inside of this top 3. But let's say Miami. Outside of them, everybody else is really on the same level.
It's a level playing field the rest of the way. That's why. Yeah.
I think they're all pretty even, and that includes even some of the teams in the play-in, like Boston, and Indiana.
Yeah.
I think Indiana can make noise too, bro. They're not trash.
They're not sweet. They're not. You know what I'm saying? They're not trash. They don't suck.
This is the same Indiana team. Didn't they take what? This is the same Indiana team outside of Oladipo that took LeBron to 7 games.
7 games.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
Replace Oladipo with a better
Karis LeVert.
I think Karis LeVert is better. So yeah, a better Karis LeVert. So we gotta see how that goes. So yeah, you said West.
Yeah, you can go first for West. I went first for East.
All right, the West. I think the West is easier, kind of low key. I'm gonna say I think the Lakers. I think the Lakers gonna be number 1. I think the Lakers gonna be number 1. Lakers number 1. Okay. Clay's not coming back till Christmas, so we're gonna delay that. I'm gonna put. Okay. Lakers 1. Is Murray playing at the start of the season?
No, he's coming back in the middle.
Like Christmas? Okay, so I'm going to just give it to, I'm going to say Lakers.
Wait a second.
I'm going to just give it to Phoenix again. I'm going to say Phoenix. I'm going to say Utah. Then I'm going to say I think Denver going to hold it down. I think Jokic going to hold it down. I think 5 going to be Denver 4. I think. See, I said this about Curry last year too, and then he
So repeat your top 3 so far. You said the Lakers.
I'm gonna say Suns again, and then I'm gonna say I just gave it to Utah because we don't know about Murray.
My boy Kobe.
Oh God. And then I'm gonna give it to Utah, I guess. And then I said 4 Denver. I think Jokic's gonna hold it down until Murray. And I was talking about 5. I just want to say I had high expectations for the Warriors last year, like preseason, like prediction wise. I thought they was gonna have a chance to be like a top 4 or 5 seed and possibly get to the like conference finals or something. But that went left. So I don't know about the Warriors. I'm gonna give Dallas the benefit of the doubt. Put Dallas 5. No. Warriors gonna end up 5. I don't see them being below 5 with Clay. Yeah, that Warriors gonna be 5. Dallas 6. Clippers 7 still, even without Kawhi. Number 8 is gonna scratch that. 6, 7 is Portland. 8 Clippers.
So wait. You got the Lakers, Suns. I think you said Denver 3. No, you didn't say Denver 3. Utah 3. Denver 4. 5 you had the Warriors.
I'm gonna say Warriors.
6 you had. Who did you go with? You went with.
I'm gonna go with
the Trailblazers or Dallas.
I'm gonna go with Dallas.
Dallas was what? That's 5. Mm-hmm. And then 6 is Trailblazers.
No, I'm gonna go with. No, Dallas is 6, but I'm gonna switch that. I'm gonna go Trailblazers 6, Dallas 7, and then I'm gonna go. I think Chauncey Billups gonna fix their defensive issues. I think so, and then because they always beat league high in offense, what? Yeah, so I'm gonna just say Mavs 7. And who would I have 8? I have 8. I'm gonna say the Clippers. I think the Clippers gonna sneak in there. At 8, the plan will be probably Memphis and who was in there last year? Warriors.
Last year was the Warriors and Spurs. I don't think Spurs coming back though.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I'm gonna just say Memphis 9, 10.
You can go Kings, Pelicans, Timberwolves. Memphis. Or you would say Memphis. So Kings, Timberwolves, Pelicans, or Spurs. That's your team.
Give me Ant-Man.
Hey, Reed.
Give me Ant-Man. Give me Ant-Man. Give me the Timberwolves.
So another season without us seeing Zion in the playoffs?
Oh, yeah.
He's gone. So. If that happens, he's out. He's gone. He's gone.
I mean, I could see him in 10.
I don't think it's a stretch, though. I think them losing Lonzo is really going to do. I mean, Valanciunas was a good pickup for someone like Zion, but Devontae Graham isn't a good replacement for Zoe. He doesn't bring what he brings at all. He has no defense. He's not efficient. He's not a playmaker.
He can shoot. He can score. Well, like, he ain't that efficient, though, like you said. But, yeah.
He a good scorer. My top 10, man. Dang.
I think Minnesota, I think they're going to be in play-in contention. So I'm going to stick with Ant-Man, number 10.
Number 1, man. Number 1.
Come on, bro. Come on. Don't tell me, bro. Don't troll me, bro. You know what it is. Come on, bro. Don't troll me, bro.
I don't want to say this, bro.
It's the perfect world.
I'm trying to think of like a reason why they wouldn't be one, but I just can't.
AD is playing 82 games. It's a perfect world. So is LeBron. So is Russ. This is a perfect world.
I'm going to go number 1 being the Lakers. I think it's pretty obvious why they won. I think even though the stars are going to sit out, I don't think they'll have a problem beating anybody if any 2 of those 3 stars play. And even against teams that are lower class in the East or West, I think Russell could probably will that team to a win himself, like we saw him do in the past. I don't think they're going to have any problem being 1. I think the Lakers may even win 60 games this season. Don't hold me to it, they might just win 60 games. Number 2, I'm probably going... Number 2, I'm going to go Phoenix. Number 3, I'm going to go... Number 3, I'm going to go Denver over Utah. I like Gobe and all, but I think Michael Porter Jr. is about to have an amazing season next season. I heard, you probably don't watch him. I heard Rusty Buckets talk about it. I was thinking about it too. MPJ really, I said Jamal Murray. I was talking about Michael Porter. Yeah, I said Michael Porter Jr., right? Yeah. MPJ could really become one of the greatest shooters of all time, bro. And this man is 6'11".
6'11". If he wasn't behind Jokic, I could see him leading the league in scoring. I could.
I think from now on, even though Jamal Murray only like 23, he's still young. I think from now on, MPJ will probably be better than Jamal Murray, at least in the regular season. I ain't ready to say in the playoffs, but at least in the regular season, I think he will be a normal 2. And I don't even know how Jamal Murray's going to come back. So I think MPJ is probably going to average over 20 points per game this year, keeping that same efficiency. Maybe he'll join the 50, 40, 90 club. We don't know. So I got Denver going 3. 4 is where I'm going to put Utah. No, I'm not doing. Yeah, I guess 4 is going where I'm going to put Utah. I want to put the Mavs there because later we probably going to talk about it. I got Luka as my MVP candidate, or my MVP. But I'm going to put Utah 4, the Mavericks 5, and then 6. I guess I'm going to go. I'm having a hard time picking either the Clippers or the Trailblazers for this 6th spot. They're 6 and 7.
You think they both going to be better than Golden State?
Oh, yeah, I forgot all about Golden State. Scratch that. I got Golden State 6, and I don't got Golden State being better than any of those teams. Then the 7th spot is probably going to go to, I'm going to give it to Damian Lillard again. I'm going to go Trailblazers with that 7th spot, Clippers 8. And then for my 2 playing spots, I'm probably going to go, I'm a very optimistic guy. I'm probably going to go, hopefully this happens for y'all. Number 9, I'm going to go Timberwolves. And number 10, I'm going to go Kings. And I hated what they did this offseason, but Memphis took a step back with drafting, with trading for Steven Adams. He's not going to spread the floor like how Valanciunas did for Ja. That may be a problem in the future, depending on if Steven Adams actually extended his range. You know they do that every offseason.
So no Memphis.
I don't got Memphis making it, man. They took a step back getting Steven Adams and trading Valanciunas. I know he goes under the radar because that's such a Ja, Morant, and Triple J team, but I don't think Jaren Jackson Jr. will be healthy the entire season or even play the entire season because they may sit him out for the playoffs. And Valanciunas really did will that team to some victories as the second best player, and he's gone. Where have we seen Steven Adams will a team anywhere as the second best player? Nowhere. So I don't got them making it, man. I may regret that later, but again, I'm a person that's not that huge on Ja Morant. I think you
got the Kings over Memphis.
Yeah, I got the Kings taking that 10th spot over Memphis and the Spurs. And the Rockets. think Rockets is another team that could surprise us as that 10th spot.
I forgot about the Rockets.
I don't think it's dumb if you pick the Rockets as 10. I don't think they're going to win. I think they're going to want to tank for another draft pick. But I don't think it's dumb.
Think you're going to take it in?
I think it's possible. What'd you say?
I was going to say, you think they're going to keep tanking, like, again?
I mean, it's possible. I don't think it's really necessary. I mean, who in this upcoming draft would you want? Well, I haven't paid too much attention, but still. It's possible for them in the 10th seed if they play well. It's possible.
I could see it. I forgot. I knew I was forgetting someone like that play in. I'm going to stick with Minnesota.
And so we both have the Pelicans not making it again.
Common denominator.
That's tough.
Zion.
I know he obviously has a restricted. He has to stay there. He doesn't have to, but he's basically obligated to stay there another 3 to 4 years. But I think he may force himself out, bro. He's had 2 or 3 coaches in the last 3 or 4 years. He liked Zoe, and they got rid of him. Can we just talk about how much of a downgrade Devontae Graham is to Zoe? And I don't mean to talk stuff about Devontae, but Lonzo Ball was a better playmaker and defender. He's bringing none of that. And the Pelicans was already a bad defensive team. It was more because of effort, but there was already a bad defensive team. Devontae Graham is an undersized guard. I don't see it personally. I really didn't want to have the Kings as team because I don't like how they drafted Davion Mitchell when they already had Tyrese Halliburton and De'Aaron Fox. That was also pretty dumb. But I'm just go with them, man. I'm gonna have hope for Sacramento. Y'all ain't making a playoff spot, but y'all be in the play-in.
You had Minnesota 9.
Yeah, Minnesota number 9 and at number 10 Sacramento. All
right. Your East. Just go back. Your East was Milwaukee Nets, Chicago.
I had Milwaukee Nets, Miami, Chicago. Number 5.
I think Chicago 3.
That was their ceiling when we were talking about the Bucks. I had Miami 3.
All right, yeah.
And number 4 was Chicago.
Then you had I think you had Philly.
Number 5, I had Philly, then Atlanta, and then the Knicks was 8. We're on 8, right?
Boston, then Knicks.
Yeah, Boston, then Knicks.
I had Knicks 8, Atlanta 7, Boston 6. Yeah.
Dang, think about Atlanta in the play-in is crazy. The East is so stacked.
Not even a stretch though, yeah, because it's just like teams got better, and Atlanta really didn't get better. I mean, if we looking at them.
And we doing them at conferences, we may as well just do our finals predictions. And my finals prediction would probably be, hopefully it'll be the Bucks over the Lakers in 6, but I'm gonna go Nets over Lakers in 5.
Nets over Lakers in 5. Don't troll me, bro. Don't be toxic on the pod, bro.
I mean, I'm gonna go Nets over Lakers in 5. That's as of right now, bro. It could change.
Don't be toxic.
And that's assuming Kyrie either A, gets vaccinated, or B, if they even can, they trade Kyrie for depth, which is probably more scary than him even getting vaccinated. I feel like if they was to trade Kyrie for Ben Simmons, that'd probably be very, very scary. Philadelphia already said they don't want to do it, but if that trade went through, I think the Nets would probably have the perfect team and 2-3-peat.
Now, if they do that, then I think there's another conversation. But I got LeBron winning his 5th, AD winning his 2nd, and Russ winning his 1st. And then I think the Nets will end up winning next year, the year after this one. I think so. And then, yeah, I got the Lakers. I think it's going to go 7. I think it's going to be Nets, Lakers 7. You're crazy. They're not beating them in 5, bro.
Yes, they are.
Don't troll me, bro. No, they're not, bro. You're just a Russ hater, bro. Don't troll me, bro.
I'm not trolling because
crazy,
of Russ, bro. I just think that team is a little OD. Bro,
right,
they would have. I'm not gonna lie. At the pace they were on, I don't know if who had higher seed last year. Was it Brooklyn or Milwaukee? What was that first 2 games played at? That was in Milwaukee. No, that was in Brooklyn. Brooklyn was higher seed.
Brooklyn was 2.
And Milwaukee was 3. Bro,
Philly was 1.
They beat them. They was up 2-0 against Milwaukee, bro. On the pace to beat them in 4 or 5. And that was with James Harden not playing at all.
God, but Milwaukee doesn't have Anthony Davis. Okay, Anthony Davis and Giannis, they cancel each other out. Russ and Drew Holiday, Russ is winning that.
No, he's not.
Right? Yes, he is.
And I don't even know what Russ is about to do, bro. These turnovers is crazy, bro. I don't know. It's the preseason and all, but I don't know, bro. He's probably going to be an episode in itself, y'all, so be ready for the episode if we don't got nothing else to talk about. But, bro.
Really? I can't wait for that episode.
I don't know, bro.
Through my jerseys. But, dude, Russ is way better than Drew Holiday.
No, he's not, bro. Don't use words like way better, bro. No.
Oh, my God. You value defense so much, Willis. And it's crazy. It's crazy. You value defense, Willis.
It's not about his defense, bro. Russell Westbrook, he's a turnover machine, and he can't shoot. I don't even know what LeBron is thinking, bro. He's out of his mind, bro.
You tried to tell me Ben Simmons was better than Russ because
I think it's too much recency bias around that argument, bro. Ben Simmons is better than Russell Westbrook.
Why? Because he had a bad series?
Yes. Outside of that series,
he's unplayable. You can't play him. You can't play him.
Bro.
Oh my God, Willis. They proved it. He can't play him.
Yes, you can. Bro.
Russell Westbrook has huge flaws, but one flaw would never be that you can literally not play him.
Bro,
Ben Simmons was unplayable.
He's gonna be shooting this season, bro. You're gonna see a new Ben Simmons, bro. I'm a huge Ben believer. And you're going to see him shoot this season, bro.
Man, I'm not going to lie. If he get traded, I got him averaging like 29.
He's a better playmaker than Russ. He's a better defender than Russ.
No, he's not. He's the same level. If Russ is not better, same level.
Better at what?
At playmaking, same level, level.
We're not starting this argument.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they're the same at playmaking, but Russ will give you 5 turnovers a game. And Ben Simmons will give you 2.
Hold the ball as much as Russ does. You're gonna have turnovers.
5, Mike. 9, Mike. 7.
When you hold the ball the whole game,
That's his choice, bro. He's always played with other stars. Though. When he's with other stars, they average the most they ever did. So why does he have the ball to average the most they ever did?
They do. Yeah. That's a conversation we need to have. So when Anthony Davis has a career year, can we just like agree that Russ is the common denominator? Because Kevin Durant won an MVP.
I can say LeBron James wasn't the best player on his team. Kevin
Durant won an MVP. He led the league in scoring 4 times. Bradley Beal led the league in. He didn't lead the league in scoring.
He was second.
But he had a career league. He was second. Points per game.
Curry had dropped like 63.
Yeah, to take it at the end. And PG was top 3 MVP voting. So if Anthony Davis, who I have having a big year, has a career year, can we agree that Russ is the common denominator for all of that?
It doesn't change what he does, bro. Ben Simmons is better than Westbrook, bro.
He's not. No, he's not, bro. No, he's not. Ben Simmons. Chat. When it's drop. Drop who's better, Ben Simmons or Russ, man? Tell me. Please. Because we need
53 minutes. What else are we going to talk about? We only had 2 other things down. We might not get to both. So we had 3 things down. We had award predictions, top 10, and biggest winners and losers of free agency.
What did we get down so far? I think we only got down 1. We only got down the Bulls.
We got the Bulls, and we got our predictions on standings, East and West.
Oh, that was a part of the...
It was a part of it. We just did it.
Oh, all right. What's up? Okay, we can go. Let's go top 10.
Top 10? My top 10 list. Let me see. I'm going to go. Dang. Okay, in this, is Kawhi here? Are we using Kawhi?
No. But, yeah, Kawhi bearing. No Kawhi.
No Kawhi because he's not going to be here. So this is basically what we're going to think it is going into next season?
Yep.
So my number 10, I got Anthony Davis, 9 Dame, 8 Joel, 7 Luka, 6 Jokic, 5 Harden, 4 LeBron.
Oh my God.
3 Curry, 2 Durant, and 1 Giannis. And I really want to do 1A, 1B on first, but I'm going to just give it to Giannis because he plays defense.
I can buy that. I can live with that. All right. So I noticed you. Okay, so you said this is how we think it's gonna end. Like
no, going into this season right now, who's top 10 going in?
Okay, Kevin Durant. One, I buy defense, but I just think Kevin Durant is more for a team. Kevin Durant. I'm gonna give it to Giannis at 2. I'm still going LeBron 3. I'm gonna switch him with Curry. LeBron Curry. I'm not gonna lie. 82 games in though, I wouldn't be surprised if Curry. I've been thinking, and maybe a few people overpass LeBron this year because 19 years is a lot of years. But he's gonna be top 10. I mean, what player was top 10 in 19 years? But I think Curry might end up passing him. But going into it, I'm gonna say LeBron, Curry 4. I believe James Harden will be my 5. 6 would have to go Anthony Davis. 7. Anthony Davis. 7. I'm going. Anthony Davis is better than Joel Embiid. Don't look him up.
No.
Anthony Davis is better than Joel Embiid. Don't.
Availability is like it matters, bro.
Oh, we're talking about availability with Joel Embiid. We're talking about availability with Joel Embiid. Is that the argument you want to use? Is that the argument you want to use? Joel Embiid being better than Anthony Davis,
bro.
Don't. That's not the
Anthony Davis is better than Jokic and Joel.
Jokic 6. And you know what? Jokic 6.
I guess AD ain't that crazy over Joel.
Anthony 7. Luka 8. I feel like I skipped a number. Jokic 6, Anthony Davis 7, Luka 8, Dame 9. You know who I want to put at that 10 spot.
Who?
I ain't gonna do it, but you know who I want to put.
You're toxic, bro.
You know who I want to put.
He's not top 10, bro. He's a top 10 talent, bro, not player, bro.
You know who I want to put.
Who's your team, bro? You got Joel 10?
Him or Kyrie, yeah. I said, bro, Joel Embiid, Kyrie Irving is debatable. That's not debatable.
Top 10? Number 10?
Yes.
Bro, no, bro. His intangibles are negative.
If he's your 11, why can't he have a debate for 10?
Right. He brings negative intangibles. I'm not gonna say he's a bad defender.
What intangibles do Joel Embiid have?
Bro,
they both get injured. They both get injured a lot.
Never seen any locker room problems out of Joel Embiid, his own locker room.
Kyrie isn't a locker room problem. He's just more so of a distraction. It's a difference. He's not.
He's a problem, bro.
He's not a.
He literally. We saw why he left Cleveland. Now he's a third fiddle in Brooklyn, and the Boston was one game away from the NBA Finals without him. He comes and loses to the Bucks in 6.
Okay, I'll give Embiid 10. Anthony Davis is better than Joel Embiid.
No, he's not, bro.
They've been the same spots. And Joel Embiid once had a team with Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, and Ben Simmons. And they've both gotten to the same place. I mean, he was in Game 7, but
Philly should have won that series versus Toronto, bro. I don't care.
They probably would have won the finals.
They would have, bro. That was when Kevin Durant was injured. They would have won that finals, bro. Jimmy Butler, Ben Simmons, and Joel could have a ring right now if Kawhi doesn't hit that shot, bro.
They would have won that finals.
Kawhi Leonard's a dame, bro.
They would have beat Milwaukee and they would have beat the Warriors.
All right, real quick, we can do award predictions real quick.
Oh, all right, okay.
Who you got winning MVP?
Either Steph or I think Anthony Davis.
I had a hard time with this, bro. Why are people so high on Curry? Now I got him 3, yes, but bruh.
Yeah. I think because they're gonna actually be winning this year. I think so. He was already third last year.
I understand the shooting. I understand the playmaking on and off ball, bro. But what is so special about him? Is it because he's light skinned or something, bro?
He's entertaining, man. Everybody loves Steph.
Yes. Who you said, Steph or who?
I think Anthony Davis might take it home this year.
My pick was Luka, and that's if he can become a top 4 seed. If he can carry Dallas to a top 3, if Dallas is a top 3 seed, they're giving it to Luka. I don't think it'll be a debate. If they're a top 3 seed, and it's because of him. Luka's winning MVP. If not Luka, I want to go Kevin Durant, but I don't know if he's going to play all the necessary games.
I want to go KD too.
And Anthony Davis was one of my picks, so I'm probably going to go. Dang, I really don't want to go AD. I'm going Anthony Davis to troll LeBron fans.
I think Anthony Davis might take it home too.
If not Anthony Davis, I'm going Giannis for his 3rd ring.
I'm going to say Giannis is up there with mine too. My top 3 is Curry, Anthony Davis, Giannis. The order, I picked Luka last year. Luka tricked me. He sold me. I'm not going Luka. I think Luka's going to win it next year probably. So
I think his biggest problem is seeding because the West is so deep and his team isn't that deep.
But a 5 seed is good enough, really. Were there a 5 last year? Yeah, that's good. Like top half 5.
The normally top three seed normally or top 4 because wasn't Denver like the 4th seed last year?
Yeah, they usually give it to the top.
Yeah, they usually top 4 seed.
But yeah, okay, I'm gonna just rock with Anthony Davis 1. I think Anthony Davis is gonna have a big year. I think Anthony Davis is gonna take it home. I think Steph gonna be number 2 because I think Steph is always gonna be in there, and I think Giannis is gonna be a finalist again.
All right, what other awards we got? We got Rookie of the Year, DPOY, Most Improved, 6-man. We got DPOY.
DPOY. You gonna hate this one?
AD is not winning both, bro.
It's not gonna be AD.
Who?
Bam.
Get the fuck out of here.
Adebayo is my pick for the 2021-2022 Defensive Player of the Year. They're going to be a high seed to me. I love Bam. I love him defensively. A high seed noise. I mean, once you're a high seed, you always get looked at for awards. He's going to be, like I said, I always love Bam defensively. I think Miami's going to be real good. They're going to be real good defensively, and I think he's their best. Him or PJ Tucker, I would probably take him over PJ Tucker. He's their best defensive player. They're going to be a real good defensive team. So I think Bam gonna take a jump this year. I'm gonna give it to Bam this year. I don't think they're gonna let Gobe just keep snatching them up. Bam, dark horse, Draymond for his 3rd.
I'm gonna go Bam too, but he's still not better than Gobe.
You gonna go Bam?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bam as my DPOY, and I got backup or the dark horse either being A, Ben Simmons. I don't know how he's going to come back with after all that drama. Or B, Giannis. Either A or B. I feel like Giannis is self-explanatory. He already won the award. May as well give it to him again.
I just don't see Gobe. What this would be his 3rd in 4 years or something like that.
How many DPOYs do Gobe have? I thought that was his 3rd, and yeah, this year will be his 4th DPOY. If he was to win it next year, he'd have 4.
Right. Oh, so that'd be his 4th in 5 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
God, because last year Giannis won. Last year Gobe won. Year before was Giannis. Year before was Gobe.
Yeah, so he won in 2018, 2019. Giannis won, then Gobe won. So he has 3.
So this would be his 4th.
He'd win 4 in 5 years.
I don't see that. That's a lot of.
I mean, it's possible. I just don't see it happening. I feel like there's going to be some voters' bias. Even if he is the best defensive player in the league again, I think it's going to be voters' bias, and they're not going to give it to him. Especially after how the Clippers game ended. Although I don't think it was really his defense problem. I feel like it's the fact that he has no post moves. He can't score. Outside of a pick and roll, he can't score. Like, they had Terrence Mann in that lineup, and Terrence Mann guarded him a little bit during that time where he was in. That was after Kawhi got injured, and he couldn't even score on Terrence Mann.
I think somebody new gonna take it. I'm gonna give it to Bam. I didn't think you would like the Bam pick. I thought you would cruise me for the Bam pick.
No, I think he's straight. He can guard guards and big man.
Let me give it to Bam this year. Most improved?
Yeah, most improved. I'm probably gonna go Jordan Poole.
You go Jordan Poole? Everybody going I see that a lot. Everybody going Jordan Poole. I'm gonna go KPJ.
And then back up. This is hard, bro. Michael Porter Jr.
You think he's gonna improve like even more?
Wait, how many points? No, scratch that. How many points did he average last year?
Averaged 18.
Yeah, so, unless he averaged like 30, but
that's what I'm saying. You think my backup or dark horse, whatever you want to call it, would be I have to go with who else was I thinking?
I'm going Darius Garland.
You gonna go Garland?
Yeah, that's my dark horse for most improved.
I want to say Kuz, but
it's possible.
I'm gonna say Kuz. You know what? No. If Ben Simmons gets traded, I'm gonna say Ben Simmons.
Is your most improved?
No. Because he's already kinda. I'm gonna go Kuz. But I think KPJ gonna win. He had 50. He averaged like 17 and 6.
So what you think he'll average next year?
Like 18-6, 18-6, 4, something like that.
Who, KPJ?
But, yeah.
How much did he average last year?
For the whole season, let me check. I know Rockets, it was like 16 with like 20 games with the Rockets.
KPJ.
The whole season.
Yeah,
the whole season he averaged
17.
The whole season?
Yeah, he only played 26 games in Houston though.
Oh yeah, he didn't play for the Cavs last year.
He was on the
he didn't play.
He was on the Houston's G League team, and then they didn't play him some games because they wanted to tank.
Right.
Similar kind of situation to Shea, where they play really good, but they just sit him off because they want to tank. He averaged 17 points last year though. In 26 games. He averaged 17, 4, and 6.
Well, see, now that I think about it, if he does that again, could he be in the running? Because he did that last year, but it wasn't for the whole season.
He wouldn't be in the running. But I think, I'm not even gonna lie, this may be kind of weird, but I think he could average 25. John Wall isn't playing for Houston this season. He's not playing at all. So KPJ is gonna be a starting point guard.
25? 25?
I think it's possible. There's nobody else on the team to score outside of him and Jalen Green. Christian Wood.
Yeah, Wood.
Hey, that team can really make the play-in, bro. We were talking about earlier. They really can.
They can. Yeah, they're nice. Doing nice on paper, at least. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with. I guess I'm gonna stick with KPJ. Kuz as like the backup dark horse, whatever you want to call it. Who's my backup for? Who was like your? Oh, I said Draymond.
And then what else is left? We got Rookie of the Year and Sixth Man of the Year. Which one are we gonna do?
Let's go Sixth Man.
Sixth Man of the Year. I'm gonna go Patrick Mills. Or is that his name? Patrick Mills. Patrick Mills, right?
Patty Mills.
Patty Mills. Yeah, I don't know why I say Patrick. Dang, I'm federal. Patty Mills is probably gonna be my Sixth Man of the Year. I think it's pretty obvious. Dang, no, it can't be Patrick or Patty. Because if Kyrie doesn't play, he's going to start. Kyrie Irving is a sellout, bro.
I'm liking Tyler Hero.
That wouldn't be a bad one. And this is going to be a stretch, but I'm going to go Kobe White.
I like that.
Sixth Man of the Year. I'm going to go Kobe White. His entire career he's played with Zach LaVine in the backcourt? So Zach LaVine in the backcourt, I think it's called. It's backcourt, right? Is it backcourt or front court with the guards? Front court?
Backcourt.
It's backcourt?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's played with Zach LaVine in that backcourt his entire career. So although he's not starting anymore, he will have the entire bench unit to basically be the man. He's a better offensive player than Caruso, so I don't see anybody off that bench getting in his way. And he should be an automatic spark for a team hoping to make the playoffs. So he's my sixth man. Backup 6-man. These are rarely even right, but I'm probably gonna go Kendrick Nunn.
Jalen Brunson.
Hey, Ray, that's a good one. Dang, I forgot all about him. He was balling last year, bro.
I like him. I like Brunson a lot.
Should be good.
I'll go Jalen Brunson. I wouldn't be surprised if he took it home. I'm gonna stick with Tyler though. Who won last year?
What, 6-man of the year?
Yeah.
Jordan Clarkson.
And I think that he gonna be better than. See, Seaton kind of helps a lot with these awards for a lot.
That was an argument last year with those two teams, but we're not gonna start this as the podcast about the end, bro. But you let us know down below if you made it all the way through the podcast. And I got a question. Who won in the 4-game series if these two teams made the finals? And matter of fact, no, scratch that. Last year, meaning that this team does not have.
Oh, so you don't want Kyle Lowry and okay.
No.
Yeah, all right.
Last year, Miami Heat is not beating Utah in a 7-game series. No, they're not.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you happened come postseason?
They won a playoff series.
They would fold. They won a playoff series. Oh, so we're giving out medals for beating the 8th seed. That's what we're doing now.
Miami didn't even win a game.
They were tired from the bubble, just like you said. Patrick Mahomes is tired from playing 20 games a year. Yeah, well, so is Jimmy. So is Jimmy Butler.
That's a missed podcast, bro.
You're gonna see.
Thanks for watching, man. This is the first official one. It went a lot better than I thought it would.
I think it did too.
As we said in the beginning, go follow me. All links will be down below if you're watching this on YouTube. Follow us, if you're watching on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And that's about it, man. You can go follow me at EGF Hoops subs me on YouTube, TikTok.
Yes, man.
Anything.
And
go hit up my boy Mike. Who was that show?
Follow your boy.
Mike, we cannot see that, bro.
Follow your boy, man.
Say the name, bro.
You can see it, man.
No, we can't.
You can see it, boy. 1.Mikey, man. 3 underscores.
Go follow his man. Go follow my boy sports page. What is Mikey Hoops on TikTok? It's Real Hoop Talks on Instagram.
Hoop Talks on Instagram. My co-signer, we gonna work on getting him on here soon.
Yeah, my boy Eddie gonna get on the podcast eventually, man.
Eddie is a funny guy.
Yeah, though. Kobe, what was he, top 2? Bro, Kobe is GOAT.
He said Kobe was top 2 all time.
Yeah, Kobe over Michael Jordan. That's some wild ass. That's about it, y'all, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Next video.
Next video, man. It'll be the start of the NBA season. We're gonna be talking about that, man. We appreciate it. We love y'all. Sub, like, we out. See y'all next week.
Lord, and I love myself.